Now this is the third video for the week 3 of the Body Chisel Fitness program, and I want to start off with the various effective exercises for your different body parts. With every body part there is an exercise created for it, and in this video I will be showing you what these exercises are and the various body parts they target. In the previous videos where I talked about the workouts that help you build muscle fast, I mentioned some of the workouts there. So in this video, I will be talking about other exercises apart from those ones which you already know the parts of the body they work on. Now take note, not all exercises are good for you. Some people have gotten a bad form as a result of doing the wrong exercises, and so I don't talk about all exercises except they are safe and not complicated to perform. Therefore, any exercise I talk about means they are safe for you to include in your daily routine. Now let's start from the upper body. Now the exercises I'm about to mention are for the shoulders. All these exercises right now, they work particularly to strengthen your shoulder and make it look as nice as you want them to, starting with frontal raise, lateral raise, shoulder extension, barbell shoulder raise, dumbbell shoulder raise, Cuban press, dumbbell shrugs, handstand push-ups, reverse fly, dumbbell fly. Now these exercises combined properly would give you an amazing shoulder. Now the next exercises are for the chest. Now all the exercises done properly will give you an amazing chest size that would surprise you. Now starting from push-ups, we also have dumbbell fly, we have barbell chest press, dumbbells chest press, dumbbells pull over, exercise ball push-ups, dips, chest stretch, incline bench press, and decline bench press. And for the back, we have pelvic tilt, hip roll, backward bending, upper back stretch, back extension, side stretch, pull-ups. And for the arm, which includes biceps and triceps, we have standing barbell curl, standing dumbbell curl, incline dumbbell curl, hammer curl, preacher curl, chin-ups, standing easy barbell curl, seated easy barbell extension, one arm overhead dumbbell raise, two arms overhead dumbbell raise, lying barbell extension, dips, and alternating bicep curls. These exercises are both for the triceps and biceps. That's why I mentioned more exercises here, okay? And then the next one is for the legs. We have leg curl, squats with ball, reverse lunges, stiff leg deadlifts, either with one leg or both legs together, and then single leg stand calf raises, also double leg stand calf raises, dumbbell calf raises, and barbell, jumping barbell squats, then jumping barbell lunges. And for the abdominals, these exercises are obviously the craze in town now. Everyone wants abs, but not everybody knows how to get it. With these exercises, you should get your abs ripped in a matter of months doing these exercises consistently. We have twist crunches, leg raises, leg thrust, planks, reverse crunches, Russian twist, oblique crunch. Now avoid machines for this exercise. And then mountain climber, hanging leg raises, ab bicycles, ab scissors, stability ball crunch, bench crunches, ab wheel, decline bench leg thrust, hanging knee raises. These exercises are not for wimps. Take that from me. If you are going to lose weight, then these exercises will deliver that and more for you. These exercises are faithful to anyone who uses them properly. Now you need to be faithful to them if you really want to get the best effect they have been creating for many years now. Now let's move to another topic that I've been waiting to talk about for God knows how long. And now this is the beginner's exercise routine for fat loss and muscle gain. It is really interesting and I like talking about it a lot. I'm particularly happy about this topic because beginners are fun to handle and that is because they accept what you tell them easily. The main reason that I am happy is because as a beginner who is just getting into a weight loss program, which of course is this one, it means you're getting an authentic information on how to lose weight and not just trying out many stuff before you finally lose those weight and burn fat in necessary areas of your body that you need to. I am particularly happy that it is the Body Chisel Fitness program you're using as your weight loss program. Today I want to show you the basic but yet uncommon beginner's guide on how to lose weight. Now, many times what you see out there are professional made exercises and for advanced weight losers who have tried out many stuff and have already lost some amount of weight such that they can perform the exercises that they are shown easily. But before you get to that level, there has to be something you should be able to do that will not harm you in a way, but yet be intensive enough to produce a fat burning effect in your body. And that is what I'm about to show you right now in this video. As a beginner, there are precautions you have to take for safety before attempting any exercises. I have handled that matter in another video, so check it out for recap. Since the precautions have already been dealt with, then let's move to the main subject matter, which is the beginner's exercise routine for fat loss and muscle gain. To lose weight and gain muscle as a beginner, you certainly can't do everything the same way the pros are doing it. You have to start from the scratch, and the scratch here means starting small and gradually moving your way to the top. And the top here means the goals that you have set for yourself that you wish to attain. Just before you jump into performing any exercise that I probably have already mentioned, it is important that you have a goal. That is very important. That is what will guide you on what intensity, frequency, and duration you need to work with for the best results you desire, whether it is for weight loss or building muscle. The duration, frequency, and intensity adopted in performing exercises will determine the results you get from a particular exercise. That is why it is therefore of utmost importance that you have a goal to work with. Okay, now that's for the information. Now let's get working already. In week 1, which is day 1, you want to start with cardio exercises. Remember, I told you it's not just the normal cardio, it's the high intensity interval cardio. You want to walk briskly for 20 minutes. You can use your treadmill if you have one in week 2 or 3. As you get used to your walking for exercise, try increasing your speed and your duration. Go for 30 minutes after a couple of weeks of walking. Now in day 2, it's time for some strength training. Of course, you know that. Before you start your strength training, be sure to warm up for about 5 to 10 minutes like I mentioned earlier in the previous videos. And then do some stretching exercises to stretch those muscles a little bit. For strength training, there are different body parts you need to target, which is divided into 3, such as the upper body, the lower body, and the core muscles. As for the upper body, you should select 2 to 3 muscles in the upper body to start with. Do 1 to 2 sets of 8 to 10 repetitions. This number of sets is pretty low, which is why it is a beginner's routine. But as time goes on, add more sets and weights to the routine. And the upper body muscles, of course, include the biceps, triceps, shoulders, chest, upper back, which includes your traps, deltoids, and of course your lats. And for the lower back, you need to choose at least 2 to 3 of the following. You have squats, lunges, inner thigh, outer thigh, butt blaster, or calf lifts. Do 1 to 2 sets of 8 to 16 reps, each for the lower body exercises. And for the core muscles, do 10 minutes of core muscle exercises. The core includes the abdominals, lower back, and hip flexors. Keep them strengthened and you will be less prone to lower back injuries. And in day 3, you need to rest. This is very compulsory for you as a beginner. Only the advanced guys can still afford to do something else apart from proper workout with this day. After 2 days of working your body, you sure need rest to recuperate. So take this day off and let's move to the next day, which is day 4. And day 4 also, what you do is start with cardio again. Of course, you already know the kind of cardio I'm talking about. Do a 20-minute aerobic workout. You can do walking for exercise again for 20 minutes, but if you want a slight change of pace, try adding something different at the end of the walk. Perhaps you do a brisk walk for 15 minutes, and then when you get back, climb up and down your stairs for 5 minutes. The effect this will have on you will be simply amazing, but try to cool off after you are done and do a 5-minute stretch maximum, okay? You shouldn't exceed 5 minutes. Now day 5 is strength day. The same routine as the day 2 applies to day 5. The difference is that you pick other different muscle groups to work on. Doing this will help you work on all the muscle groups of the body before the week runs out. And one more thing, try not to work same muscle group for 2 consecutive days. You don't need that for now. And in day 6 and 7, you take it out to rest. This means you're officially done for week 1. The next thing is to start all over again in week 2. If you can remember, I said as time goes on, you will gradually increase your frequency, intensity, and duration. So in week 2, you will do it all over again, but with an increase in intensity. You can add more reps to it. And in duration, you can add like 10 more minutes to your cardio. And in frequency, you can add more workout days to it, but definitely not in the first week. This is a complete program you can follow to lose weight and build more muscle in a matter of weeks. I have listed out a couple of exercises that you can do for the different muscle groups of the body. It is absolutely a no-hassle workout program. All you have to do is randomly select the first 3 exercises you would like to use for the different body parts that you choose to exercise on a particular day, and then select another different exercise the next time you are working on the same muscle group. All the exercises might be said to work on the same muscle group, but they each have a unique effect on the same muscle, so it is important that you use them all, alternating from day to day. To make the selection easier for you, so you don't get confused or lose track of your workout plan, get a journal and jot down the particular workouts you did on a particular day, and also write a little comment on your experience, such as how many reps you were able to do at certain points and how difficult it became as you continued. Note all your challenges and success. That way you will notice which area of your body you need to work more on, or the part that needs less work. So as a beginner, this is a program you should follow to get you cranked up for the next level of weight loss or muscle building, as the case may be for you. It's all your choice what you really want. And now the next thing I want to talk about is the most effective exercising techniques for fat loss. I hope you're not wondering why I have to include this topic after already talking about different kinds of exercises for weight loss and getting ripped. Well, there is one thing to know, the different exercises to do. It is another thing to know how to do them to work for you. Now that is where technique comes in. The fact that I can do the deadlift and squats doesn't mean I will get the best legs in the world. What really matters is how do you combine a particular exercise with another, and what you do afterwards to get the best result. So right now I want to show you my special techniques on how you can burn those extra fats hanging out of your body literally and get a hold of your life again. What I'm about to show you is not what I read somewhere or had someone tell me about. It is a personal experience and discovery that helped me through my own difficult times too, and now I want you to know it so you can be happy like I was. In my case, I had to discover it for myself with lots of stress alongside. But in your own case, all you just had to do is follow through with what I'm about to show you. Now take note, all of these workout techniques are pretty effective. It's really about trying each one out until you find the one that really works best for you. So here are some of my techniques for blasting off those fats. My first technique is many days of full body workout. Now, using this technique could be very tiring and exhausting. I usually do a full body workout at least 3 times in a week with 1 day interval and rest the 4th day. This is how I do it. On the first day, I walk mildly. The second day, I do cardio to further loosen my muscle and get me ready for the day, which is supposed to be the 3rd day. First day, I start with mild workout. I do 2 exercises for each muscle group. And then second day, I do cardio for 35 minutes and a little stretch. And then on the 3rd day, I do full body workout. This time I do 3 exercises for each muscle group. Now on the 4th day, I rest. On the 5th day, I do another full body workout again. This time I return to 2 exercises for each muscle group and increase the rep by 5 and set by just 1, which means I just do 1 more set extra. And on the 6th day, I do cardio for 45 minutes and 5 minutes of stretch, which combines to be 50 minutes. Now on the 7th day, I rest. I do rest on the 7th day, okay? So you must always find at least 2 days of rest between your workouts, or else you will break down or you will be overworking yourself, which will not give you as much result as you're expecting. Now another technique that I usually like to use is the 5-day split. This technique is unlike the first one because it helps me concentrate on different body parts on different days. What I do is stimulating muscle growth by working on each body part with more sets than I would the first techniques. This helps me hit the different body parts at least once in every 5 days. You might be asking right now that why can't I perform multiple sets per body part and still hit the body part 3 times a week? This is because the more volume you employ, the more sets you do, the longer your body needs to recover and grow too. If you insist and you train that body part before it adapts to this new technique, chances are you will not lose fat in that area, neither will you grow any muscle. One more thing you need to know about the 5-day split is that for every 72 hours after workout, you should hit that same muscle again. Let's say you worked on your quads, hamstring and glute on Monday. By Wednesday or Thursday, you should hit those same muscle again. Doing this is stimulating the muscle well enough to increase protein synthesis, and that helps you increase the growth of that muscle. Now, another technique that I like to use is increase time under load. Now, the reason why I like this technique is because you get to feel the pressure more on the body part worked on. You know, some trainers will tell you to tighten a particular muscle after you've exercised it to hit every part of the muscle. But you don't need to do that if you can increase your time under load. Though this is not something you should do for every rep of your exercise, okay? It is a technique that you should include at the last 2 reps of any of your exercise. What I mean by time under load is the duration that the set should last to ensure that you are actually stimulating muscle growth and burning fat. With my description, you are going to have both increase and decrease during a set. It is widely believed that for you to burn fat quickly and build muscle, you need to keep a set within the range of 60 to 90 seconds maximum. As the case is, I see that as a waste of time. The gym and I think that time should be shorter. A better option is to aim for 20 to 60 seconds. Your last rep, as the case may be, in increasing your time under load is what will affect that, which is understandable, and then you can increase the time to about 70 seconds maximum. At that point, your muscle will already be burning if you use the right weight. Just ensure that you pick a weight that will cause you to hit failure anywhere between that time ranges. These so far are great and amazing fat burning techniques you can try out for yourself and see tremendous results in a shorter time than you actually expected. Remember, I told you that I will cover everything that you need to know about losing weight and burning fat before we started. And now you even got an extra, and that is building muscle. After you're done losing weight, you don't want to remain with a lanky look, do you? You definitely want to look very attractive, don't you? If you want to, then use the information you just got properly, and don't forget that it all starts with your mind. The whole thing is all about how you set your mind to process it. Your body may weaken out, get tired out, but if you can maintain your mind will push you through it all. Your body a lot of times might not be able to do certain things, but because of your mind, you'll be able to do amazing things you never thought you could actually do. Now that is the power of your mind. Okay, so take advantage of your mind for everything you need to do to lose weight and actually build muscle. If there's something you can't remember, I urge you to go back to the beginning of the week 1 and watch the video again. With the information here, you should be on your way to achieving your dream body in far lesser time than you thought. Now don't forget to download the bonus I have for you and experience one of the most amazing things to losing weight and staying fit. And until next time, thank you very much.